Assalamu alaikum, respected faculty members. I am Dr. Amreen Ansar from Community Medicine Department. I will talk to you today about item analysis from the OMR results. The objective of today's presentation is to help you in identifying and interpreting the assessment results as provided in OMR result files. The first thing you need to check from your OMR results is the reliability of your question paper. Reliability is the attainment of same scores if you do the reassessment. It is measured by Cronbach's alpha or KR20. The cutoff values provided in the literature are: the questionnaire is said to be excellent in terms of reliability if the value of Cronbach alpha is more than 0.90. It is acceptable between 0.70 to 0.89, and the reliability is poor if the Cronbach alpha value is less than 0.70. It is given in your OMR results. So the folder provided to you when you give your MCQ papers to the examination department, they provide you with a soft copy of results. This folder contains 4 Excel sheets and 5 PDF files. Okay. To check the reliability, you have to open the folder named as key in the Excel format or the PDF section 1. When you click on the key folder in the Excel format, this view is visible. Here you can see in the row number 20, KR20 for Kruder-Richardson formula 20, which is commonly known as KR20 value, 0.79 in this case, and coefficient alpha or Cronbach alpha, which is 0.78 in this case. These are the two values which you read for the reliability of your question paper. The next thing you have to find out is the difficulty index. It is the proportion of students who answered the item correctly out of the total number of students who took the test. The value varies between 0 to 100 or 0.01 to 1. The higher the number, the easier the question. These are the cutoff values. 0.70 to 0.9 are deemed easy. 0.30 to 0.70 are excellent in terms of grading and they have mid-range difficulty. 0.15 to 0.29 are of moderate difficulty and below 0.15 are too difficult. Where to look for difficulty index in OMR folder? Open the item statistic folder in the Excel format or PDF section 4. When you will open it, this view will be visible to you. Go to row number 27. Here the p-value is written and this p-value is the difficulty index of all your questions. Then is the discrimination index. If the upper 25% of the class found the item easy and the lower 25% found it difficult, then the item can discriminate properly between these two groups. So index of discrimination is difficulty index in the upper 25% minus the difficulty index in the lower 25%. In the upper 25%, it means student answering the item correctly in upper 25% divided by total number of students who are in upper 25% group. For example, there are 10 students who are in the top 25% and 6 out of those answered the item correctly. And again, there are 10 students in the lower 25% quadrant and 2 out of them answered the item correctly. So the discrimination index will be 0.40, which is quite good. But you don't have to calculate these values. They are provided to you in the OMR sheet. I will tell you where. Here are the cutoff values. Above 0.35 are graded as very good. from 0.35 to zero point 0.1 are also good. Below zero point 0.1 are termed as poor, and a negative value, a negative discrimination, is not acceptable. This item should be revised or rejected, and one should check if the key is incorrect. Where to look for discrimination index in OMR folder? Please go to the item statistic folder again or the PDF section 4. This is the view of item statistic folder. In the row number 28, below the p-value, which was difficulty index, point biserial is given. This point biserial is an indication of discrimination index, which is 0.19 for question number 1. The last thing you have to look for in the folder is distractor analysis, which are incorrect but plausible clauses in an MCQ. Just see here the D option, E option, and the A option have been chosen by less than 5% of the students. These are non-functional distractors. The difficulty index of this item is 0.20 and the discrimination index was 0.19. Here you can see that most of the students have chosen the option B. You have to check the key in such cases. For a distractor to be functional, at least 5% students should choose it as an option. Where to look for distractor analysis? Please open the PDF section 5. Here the item analysis of each question is provided in detail, along with the bar chart of each option. Thank you and good luck for item analysis.